Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Becky, and today I am here for day 11 of the 12 Days of Christmas hosted by Kathy Feigl. Right here, I am going to be using this diagonal stripe paper as my background, and then I pulled out these three other papers. They're from a Simple Stories paper pack. On this one, I am not telling you to look in your top left-hand corner of your screen because I just kind of threw this one together. These are photos of, well, one of them is Brandy's two kids, and the other one is her whole family, which is her and Marcus, the two kids, and they just got a new little puppy, which is actually, I don't even think it's a puppy. I think it's a full-grown dog that they adopted. Anyways, I don't actually use I don't scrap lift anything or use a sketch for this one. I just kind of put the papers down, and then I'm going to just map those photos and stick them right down on top of that. And then we'll do just a little bit of embellishing. For my photo mat, I wanted to pull some more of that khaki in, so I pulled out this worded paper. This is also from Close to My Heart. I think one of them is from the Comfort and Joy, and the other one is from the Mix and Paper pack that came out in the same month, or in the same catalog, of which I don't know, so you can't ask me. You get Comfort and Joy is still available, but the mix-ins, they sell out because they're very, very, very usable papers. Okay, so we have that matted. We're gonna go ahead and set that right there and start looking at some different things that we might want to embellish with. I have this pack right here. You can see it sitting over to the left a little bit. I am gonna mess around with this. That Merry Christmas is gonna serve as my title. Now these stickers, they're kind of they're very thick. Like that Merry Christmas, it's a Merry Christmas, and it's sitting up on foam tape on top of a piece of burlap. Burlap, guys. That is thick. This is a thick, thick, thick sticker. I am going to end up tearing it apart and using the burlap later. I will make a tag out of the burlap. That's what I did right here with this little tag. I don't end up using it, but I just cut one of the corners off at an angle, flipped that angle, I kept that little corner and flipped it over and did the other side with it so it kind of matched, right? I am pulling out some My Mind's pieces right here, My Mind's Eye pieces, and I don't know where those little berries stems are from. We don't end up using those anyways. I'm just going through all the things, trying to see what I might be able to use. Now, I thought that, oh, this isn't the one. Is this the one? I don't know. I did use some brads, and I thought they were real brads, and they end up being the sticky back brads. I don't know if it's from that that pack right there or not. This little piece right here, I do end up using. I am going to put it on some white cardstock and trim it out just so it's thicker. You saw it came out of one of those sticker packs. Those are not the thickest stickers ever. In fact, they're actually quite thin. Like if you take one of those stickers out and you lay it over a couple layers of paper, you're going to see each line of paper through it. You're going to be able to see the ridges from the papers. So yes, I did put that on some white cardstock, and then I just trimmed around it. That piece does end up staying. I maybe might have should have inked the edges of my papers and my embellishments bits with like a brown, but I didn't end up doing that. Again, like I said, I'm not scrap lifting or using a sketch on this, so I'm just all over the place with it. I pull out all sorts of things. On this little sticker sheet right here, I do pull out a tag from that one, and I am going to end up using that. I guess we'll come back to that. I also wanted to use one of these frames. They came in a pack. I don't know who they're from. They look almost like chalkboard frames. I'm going to use a round one that looks like a wreath. I do play around with several of them first. I did a layout not too long ago, and I did use a picture frame, and I kind of did the embellishments on top of it and in it, and I loved how that turned out. So I was kind of working with that same idea when I was playing with that one right there up at the top. It's going to go away though, and we're going to use this one. It says Joy on it, but we will cover the Joy up with the Merry Christmas. You did see where I told you about that tag on that. Yeah, that's where I ripped the burlap off. That tag right there, that's the one that was on that sticker sheet, and we're going to stick it over there. I will take that burlap piece that I pulled off and make that into a tag, and it's going to join the other one. It's going to join this other little tag. I'm just putting a little foam tape under the edges of it right there. See, I haven't cut it into a tag yet. Now, burlap is thick. So thick, and my paper punch really didn't want to cut a hole in it, so I do have to kind of trim it up with my scissors a little. It was kind of like jaggedy because, you know, it's a fiber, right? or textile. And so I did have to trim up some of it. And then it's so thick, I ended up cutting the tag down just to the length where I can butt it up to the photo. So it looks like it's under the photo, but really it is not under the photo. It's just so thick. I didn't want that photo lifted up so high. The flat one, I do just stick down to the paper though, because it's not causing me a problem. I will end up putting some little bows on there as well though. This little piece is that sticker I pulled out of the book and trimmed out of cardstock, or pulled out of the sticker book and trimmed out of cardstock. There was this little love piece too. It came out of the same pack as the Merry Christmas. It's just a burlap, and somewhere along the way I lost it or something. I would have liked to have found it and put it back on here, because as it stands right now, well, I do have the khaki on here, so that's good because it ties in the burlap, but I would have liked to have had another piece of burlap on here, but somewhere along the way I lost it or forgot about it or something. I just know it's not on the page right now. So I did put down this flat back, or I am putting down some flat back brads. Here I am just tying the bows. I didn't actually put the twine through the holes. I just tied the bows and used my micro glue dots to go ahead and stick those down with. And here I wanted a little bit twine up top as well. I don't have a tag up there though, so I'm just wrapping around the side of this frame, and we're going to tie it in a bow, and this bow looks horrendous. It looks so bad, but it's okay. It's still there. It doesn't really look like a bow. It just looks kind of like a wad of twine. It works for me though. I don't care if it doesn't look like a bow. It's fine, guys. It's fine. This is scrapbooking. We're not stressing out about it. I am going to go ahead and use some of this foam tape right here over the top, because that frame is thick, right? And so I kind of want, well, I don't kind of want, I do want my Merry Christmas to be able to stick to the frame and also, you know, stick to more spots than just the frame. I did end up having to double layer that foam tape that I use, because I use a very thin, the foam tape I use is from Close to My Heart, and it's very thin. So that's what I was saying before in another video. If I wanted a thicker foam tape, I will just double layer it, which is what I did. Here are those sticky back brads. So yes, I do use two up here, Candy King and a red one with a star on it. And I will put one down there at the bottom. It's not straight. It looks like a wrapped present, but I put it down a little crooked. And then also we have this one that says Merry in Bright. I'm going to go ahead and look through here, see if there's anything else I might want to use. I don't believe I do use anything else other than the white gloss spray from Dina Wakley. Yeah, I did try to use some of these sequins. I think I tried to pull out some silver ones, and I think I tried to pull out some green ones, or maybe they were red. I don't remember, but I didn't like the way they look. So we're going to end up finishing off with just the white gloss spray as splatters. Those are going to go away. I don't even know where those sequins came from. I think they might have came in a kit from Christina Sorge. I used to get the Secret Not Secret kits a lot, and yeah, I think they came in one of those kits. I have way too much stuff to order kits right now. That's not to say I won't when other really new releases come out. Because then I can have a little taste of each of them, right? Same as the scrap broom kits. You can kind of get a little taste of several things. Anyways, I finish off with the white splatter. I love, love, love this gloss spray. It is so awesome. You can pick that up over at Close to My Heart. And in fact, if you'd like to support my channel, you can go to BeckyBating.closetomyheart.com and go ahead and put that in your basket. It is the Dina Wakley gloss spray. It's an acrylic spray, and it is in white. Please remember to check the links down below so you can check out everybody else who has participated. And I'll be back later today with a day number 12, which is the actual day. Thanks for watching. Bye, guys.